Hi, it's Shelly and welcome to my channel. What are we doing today? For those of you just finding my channel, I upload videos on Tuesdays and Fridays about our adventures living in Puerto Morelos, Mexico for the winter and in Canada for the summer. I offer information on places to go, places to eat, where to find things, and just general information about traveling and living in Mexico and Canada. Today's video, we're going to try and decode some Mexican dishes for those of you who have no idea what some of these things are and what they contain. When I first came to Mexico, I was kind of afraid to try some of the things on the menu because I had no idea what they were. My goal here is to take the unknown out of Mexican dishes so you'll feel safe getting out of your food comfort zone and to try some delicious food in Mexico. Chilaquiles is a traditional breakfast dish. So you start with tortillas cut into quarters and fried or baked to make them crispy. Green or red salsa is poured over the tortillas and simmered. Fried or scrambled eggs are added to the top of the tortilla and more salsa. There are some variations on chilaquiles, as sometimes chicken is added, sometimes it's garnished with crema, queso fresco, sliced onion, or avocado slices. Sometimes refried beans and guacamole are served as sides. Chilaquiles are delicious and you really should give them a try. A torta is a kind of sandwich served on a large roll. They can be eaten hot or cold or grilled or toasted. Tortas are usually named after whatever is the main ingredient inside. Garnishes include avocado, chilies, tomato, and onion. Tortas are huge, so if you order one, bring a big appetite or share it with a friend. An avocado-based dip, spread, or salad developed in Mexico but is now part of international cuisine. The ingredients are avocados, lime juice, cilantro, onion, salt, and jalapenos. Some non-traditional recipes may call for sour cream, tomatoes, basil, or peas. Guac is often served with tortilla chips as an appetizer, or it may be served as a side for a traditional Mexican dish such as enchiladas. Huevos motulenos is a Yucatan dish from the town of Motul. Again, you start with the tortillas, but this time you add black beans, then the fried eggs. This is topped with a tomato salsa, cheese, and cilantro. Some variations can be made by adding ham, peas, green beans, which we had, and they're usually served with plantain. This dish is absolutely delicious and very, very filling. Tacos al pastor are made with split grilled pork, based on the lamb shawarma brought by Lebanese immigrants to Mexico. The pork is marinated in a combination of chilies, spices, pineapple, and achiote paste, then slowly cooked with charcoal on a vertical rotisserie called a trompo. The meat is shaved off as the outside is browned. There are many regional variations for the marinade. The meat is usually topped with onions, cilantro, and diced pineapple. Lime and salsa are also optional add-ons. Cochinita pibill is a traditional Mexican slow-roasted pork dish from Yucatan Peninsula. Preparation involves marinating the meat in a strongly acidic citrus, Seville or bitter orange juice, adding annatto seed, which gives it a vivid burnt orange color. The meat is then cooked in a pib, which is an earth oven. They dig a hole, light a fire with firewood and stones, cook the meat over low heat, covered with banana leaves and soil. Cochinita pibill tacos are usually eaten with corn tortillas, red pickled onions, black refried beans, and habanero chiles. This guy is famous for his Cochinita pibill, and you will find him in front of the Oxo in the Colonia. So I put my friend Marcela to the task of preparing us some authentic Mexican dishes for this video. His choice was pozole, served with tacos dorados con papas. Pozole is a traditional soup made from hominy, meat, chili peppers, and spices. The spices, bay leaf, oregano, tomillo, garlic, and peppercorns, are placed in a spice bag and added to the hominy and water. This is boiled, and then later the meat is added and then boiled some more. We're doing a red pozole, so we used guajillo and ancho chilies. We seeded them and soaked them in boiled water, then blended and strained them. The chilies were then added to the pozole. Toppings for the pozole include diced radish and onion, shredded cabbage, lime, and avocado. Marcela brought a Mayan avocado, which is larger and greener than the regular one. What a beautiful vegetable, and so creamy. There are different types of pozole. You can make the red like we're having, and there's a white, a green, a black, depending on what region you're from, which pozole people make. Just look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? As an accompaniment to the pozole, Marcela chose tacos dorados con papas. So basically, this is a tortilla stuffed with mashed potatoes and then fried to golden crispness. Since I have an air fryer, we used that, and Marcela was really pleased with the way they turned out. Normally, they would be fried in hot oil. Tacos dorados are also known as tacos ahogados. So if you see that on the menu, they are the same thing. They can also be known as flautas or taquitos, depending on geographical location in Mexico. Dorados can be stuffed with many different things like shredded chicken, beef, pork, seafood, cheese, whatever you fancy. Here's the beautiful Mexican meal we sat down to thanks to Marcela. We're so lucky to have her to share the rich food culture and to be able to sample these foods together with the stories behind them. Chilirelleno is a Mexican dish originating in the city of Puebla and consists of a stuffed roasted poblano pepper. These peppers are commonly stuffed with cheese, but you can use almost anything. Today we are using ground meat, potatoes, carrots, and cheese, and serving them with rice and tomato side dish. First up is to prepare the chilies. We roasted them on the cooktop until they were fully blackened. Traditionally, this would have been done over a wood fire, and often now it is done under the broiler. Once the chilies are blackened, they're placed in a plastic bag for about 20 minutes. Next, the chilies are skinned, then split and seeded. Next, we prepared the stuffing, which was ground beef, chopped potatoes and carrots, onion and garlic. The peppers are then stuffed and rolled in flour. These babies are now ready to be cooked. For the batter, eggs are separated and the whites are whipped. The yolks are added back in, and then this is placed in melted butter on the stove, and the chili is rolled and cooked to a golden brown. Marcela had prepared a tomato sauce with onions and garlic to top the chilies with. For the rice side dish, the rice was fried to a golden brown, then a tomato sauce was added and left to simmer until the rice was cooked. The plates were prepared for presentation by adding cream and fresh avocado slices, and then we sat down to this delicious spread. At the end of the day, this is all that was left after we devoured those delicious chilies. I hope this video helped you to understand a few Mexican dishes and made you willing to try some of this authentic cuisine. I'll be featuring more recipes in the future videos, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. A special thank you to Marcela for sharing her talent and expertise about Mexican dishes. I'll put Marcela's contact info in the description below, as she's available to cook for you during your stay in Puerto Morelos. A bit of Spanish would be helpful, as Marcela is in the process of learning English. Spanglish is the way we communicate. Thank you for watching.